Hey everybody, welcome back to Space 1999. And this time, we've got a short little film made in 1999 called Message from Moonbase Alpha that we're going to watch. I think it's about 6-7 minutes. And afterwards we'll talk about what we're doing next week.
This is Moonbase Alpha calling Earth. This is Moonbase Alpha with our last transmission to the
Sandra.
of our home planet. We cannot know if you will receive this message, or if memory survives or even exists in your time of who we were, what our purpose was, and the disaster that took us on our random journey through the infinite reaches of space and time. We calculate it is some 20 years since we lost contact with you. For us, this has been a time of dangers overcome, knowledge revealed, of mysteries encountered, perceptions altered, and a growing conviction of a higher purpose in everything that we have witnessed and endured.
20 years.
These long years have stretched to the limit our will to survive as individuals and as a community, and overcoming our greatest test. The struggle to hold true to our unique birthright, the humanity that is common to all of us from Earth. But that is the past. For now, a new and even greater challenge awaits us. For some time now, our life support systems have shown increasing decay.
Oh.
Total failure, though not imminent, seems inevitable. Last week, however, we encountered an intense gravitational disturbance which has catapulted our moon into this totally unknown solar system.
Ooh.
Sensors indicate one planet is habitable, but it will only be in range for 6 short days.
We gotta go.
Insufficient time to calculate the long-term risks of leaving the base and settling there. So the painful collective decision was taken to abandon Alpha.
Project
One that
Exodus.
was greatly disputed. As I speak now, Operation Exodus has taken place. Commander Koenig and the others have begun to settle on our new world, Terra Alpha.
Terrible.
The final eagle waits for me, for I am the last person to abandon the base. Soon the planet will be out of range, and though predictions indicate a slingshot effect will return the moon to the planet in 25 years,
Ooh,
we
shit.
cannot be certain. Nor can we base our actions on it occurring. However, one thing is certain. Moonbase Alpha is no more. For many of us, it was our most difficult decision. Though deserted and silent now, Alpha was our refuge. We can never forget our life here. The good and happy times, as well as our moments of despair and heartbreak.
That was a creepy baby.
Here, friendships flourished. Bonds were forged. It was Maya the Psychon who helped us to understand that we are all aliens until we get to know each other.
Yep. This is cute.
The memory of what we shared here will forever remain part of the very fabric of this place. Our home, Alpha. I am making this transmission firstly to those of you who knew of our existence and wondered what became of us, and to enlighten those on an Earth who may have never known us. People of the same world who are strangers, yet familiar to us through the mysterious effects of time and space. And finally, we want you all to know that we, the people of Moonbase Alpha, did exist. Our presence, the knowledge of Earth and her people, their strengths and weaknesses, pride and arrogance, genius and insignificance, has an imprint on this vast universe that we share with so many races and beings.
Yeah.
And to state our belief that although our moon's progress was random, our odyssey does have a purpose. One still in the act of revealing itself.
No. You gotta go.
It is time for me to end this brief message and to face the uncertain life and great challenges on our new world. Computer's final task will be to encode this message using a device Maya designed. She believes that it will enable this transmission to navigate the complexities of time and space and reach you on Earth. To Professor Bergman, Michael, dear Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Luke and Anna on your new Arcadia. We will never forget you.
Oh, wow.
And to Alpha, wherever you go on your onward journey, our hearts will go with you. And hope for reunion in the future will not fade. And finally, to you, the people of planet Earth, we say goodbye. And ask but one thing. Remember us.
Aww.
Remember us.
Now that signal at the end is the signal we got in the pilot episode. Well, it's not the signal, but... I mean, yeah, it is, actually, now that I think about it. It is the signal. Wait, hang on a second. Because my device sends the message back through space and time, right? This little fan-made film was released in 1999. So Maya sent the message from Moonbase Alpha 20 years in the future back to 1999 in that little message that we saw at the end, which we receive back in the pilot episode Breakaway, and we don't know quite what it is in 1999 in their time. Whoa. I wasn't expected to be blown away by a little tiny throwaway little thing at the end. I just thought it was a sweet message from Sandra, talking about being quite emotional at the end, and talking about seeing all the memories, seeing all the little clips from there was a lot of season 1 in there. But we talked about Maya. She mentioned Paul. She mentioned the people on New Arcadia. Holy moly, I thought it was a nice little short, fitting tribute to the show, an update for fans of the show, to say that, look, our show was cancelled. You haven't seen us in 20 years. But we continued. Our journeys continued, and now we're going to this planet. They used a lot of footage. Well, all the footage they used was from other episodes. But I think they used it quite well. Because it's all fresh in my memory. I'm like, oh, that's that episode, this is this one. But I think they used it quite well. And they rebuilt a set that looks exactly right, has the right feel. Sandra looks great. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a shout out to Luke and Anna on Arcadia. Yeah. That's great. And I think she mentioned Michael. I was like, who is Michael? Is he the... Remember she had a boyfriend before she had Paul. She had a boyfriend who blew up in an eagle. in one of the earlier episodes that we watched of season 1. I think his name might have been Mike. So yeah, it's good. It's good continuity. And you know what I liked about this fan film as well? All the music they were using was pretty much from season 1. It kind of gave me a nostalgic feeling for it. Now, look, I'm a big fan of season 2's music. You know, I think they have a lot of funky stuff in season 2 that I enjoyed, but there's something spiritually nostalgic about hearing season 1 stuff again. So, yeah, overall, I liked it. I liked it a lot. A fitting farewell. A lot of shows should do this. Shouldn't they? Like, anything that hasn't been concluded, that seems like it would be ongoing after the show is finished, they should come back and say, hey, look, here's what we've been up to. You know? Renew us. Please. Right. That was Space 1999. We might return to the show at some point. I might do a video on. I said this with Star Trek too. I might do a video on like an episode or an idea at some point in the future. That might never happen, but we may return at some point. As for what's next, I made a promise when starting the show that you see, we should have watched UFO first and then Space 1999 because that's the order they were made. But I said, hey, look, we'll watch them the other way around. Since Space 1999 won the poll, we'll do Space 1999 and then we'll do UFO. Now, I know people have been asking for Blake 7 as well. So we'll say, after 26 weeks of UFO, we'll do Blake 7. So we'll do both. And then everybody's happy. All the people who wanted something else, they're not happy, but then we'll watch whatever you want to watch. You know, we'll keep everybody happy in a big cycle until we run out of shows or whatever, you know? UFO next time. Maybe next week. Probably next week. We'll see. We'll see if we have room and time to watch anything. Looking forward to that. So long, Moonbase Alpha. So long, Space 1999. Nice of you to check in, Sandra. And I will see you fine people next time.